What is up, guys? It's Kyle with Neverhedge here, and we have our official bets and parlays for UFC 265. The weigh-ins happened. Everyone made weight besides Manel Kopp, came in 3 pounds overweight. We'll start off with the first fight of the night, Johnny Munoz versus Jamie Simmons. Both guys look good on the scale. Johnny Munoz actually looked really good, better than I expected. 135.5, and we have him as a bet. Nothing changed at the weigh-ins. Nothing was surprising. We were on Johnny Munoz Jr. all week. The tape study shows it. Yeah, he is a little unproven in the UFC, but this wrestling and grappling advantage that he has over Jamie Simmons is going to be way too much. We got Johnny Munoz Jr. inside the distance at plus 125. We're doing a one-unit bet on that. Victoria Leonardo versus Melissa Gatto both look good on the scales. I'm leaning Gatto, but we're going to stay away. Miles Johns versus Anderson Dos Santos. The original lean here was Miles Johns. We even did have a bet on him when the original fight was scheduled. I'm going to pass. Anderson Dos Santos' ground game scares me a little bit, and I just think there's better spots that we could hit on this card. And here's one of them. Manel Kopp came in 129. He took this fight on relatively short notice, and he was drained at the weigh-ins. Odie Osborne was the pick already. This just means hammer it. I think he's going to get the finish here. I didn't go for the finish prop. The line was good enough at plus 160. We're doing a 4-unit play on Odie Osborne. He's going to get it done. Manel Kopp is overrated. He has some tough competition, but Odie Osborne's a stud, and he's going to prove it here tonight. Next up, we got Carolina Kovacevic versus Jessica Penne. Staying away. Both girls look fine on the scales. Next fight, Alonzo Menifield. We were already on him. He weighed in 204.5, looked fine on the scales. Ed Herman, however, he looked bad. He was really red. I know guys, they usually get right out of the sauna and go right to the scales, but either way, he looked drained. He needed the curtain. Didn't look good. It was a bad matchup for him anyways. We got Alonzo Menifield money line, minus 240, 2.4 units to win one. Next up, we got our boy Vince Morales, 136 versus Draco Rodriguez. And Morales tweeted instantly after he got on the scales, easy. And you love to hear that. Weight cut went well. I was already on Vince Morales. The tape study shows he's better. Draco Rodriguez is a faltered UFC fighter. He doesn't belong in the UFC, and Vince Morales is going to show that. Vince Morales wants to stay in the UFC. This guy's a fighter. He wants to prove that he belongs here. He knows if he loses, he's cut. So I got Vince Morales minus 106. We're doing 2.12 units to win 2 units on Vince Morales here. Song Yadong versus Casey Kenny. Both look great on the scales. This is going to be a good fight. Let's just watch this one. Lean Casey Kenny, but not touching it. This one, next one, almost picked Tisha Torres. I really do think she wins. Angela Hill's been looking better as of late, so I'm just going to stay away. Tisha Torres does look in phenomenal shape, though. Jose Aldo versus Pedro Munoz. The fan in me says Jose Aldo. I don't know if that's just the fan in me, so I'm not going to put my money on it. And we skip Michael Chiesa, one of our biggest bets. Michael Chiesa looked great on the scales. Everyone said he looked drained. That's how he always looks. The guy's fucking huge. He's always going to look that way to make the weight. I don't know how he ever made 155, but he's going to out-wrestle Vicente Luque. He's going to tire him out. I know Vicente Luque has a great gas tank. He'd go all day, but that's striking. Wrestling is a different beast, and Michael Chiesa is going to get it done. I do think he gets it done inside the distance as well. We didn't bet that, but I got Michael Chiesa minus 106. We're doing 3.18 units to win 3. Jose Aldo, like I said, I'm just a fan. I hope he wins. I think he wins. Not betting it. Main event, Derrick Lewis looked enormous, and he's ready to go for this one. Ciryl Gane, machine, 247, looked the same. I think Derrick Lewis gets it done in his hometown. Ciryl Gane is no joke, and obviously he really does have the advantages everywhere. I just think there's something about Derrick Lewis. He has the it factor. He has that one punch power. Hearing what George Foreman had to say about how he could have been a great boxer, it just shows he has that little something that I think he's going to get it done tonight by KO in spectacular fashion. I like the under 3.5. I didn't put it on the official card, though. That takes us to our parlays. We have some crazy ones for you. I'll start out with the less crazy one, and it's Munoz versus Simmons. We're going under 2.5. If Simmons wins, it'll be by knockout. Munoz most likely tires him out, gets a sub. I think that happens before round 3. Herman versus Menifield. Herman looked like shit on the scales. Menifield's a fucking monster in round 1. I think he gets a KO in round 1. Luque versus Chiesa, under 2.5. Like I said, Chiesa, I think, gets that sub, and I think it happens before round 3. And if Luque wins, it's going to be by KO. So I think we got good odds there. That brings you to plus 604. We got 1 unit on that to win 6.04 units. It's a pretty good bet. Now for our crazy parlay. We got Lewis by KO. Got to have something on Lewis. Got to have something on the main event. Morales by KO. Not a lot of people are thinking that, but he hits pretty hard. He did have a knockdown against Lopez. I like Morales. I think he's going to be freaking going for it here. And Munoz Jr. by sub. I really think he gets a sub. Jamie Simmons has no ground game, and Munoz's ground game is stellar. That brings us to plus 5,745 for only 3 fights. Those are great odds. We're putting half a unit on that. Let's win some fucking money this week, boys. All right, let's go. And remember to like and subscribe. Please leave some comments. We're trying to get this thing going. I really want to grow a community here. We love talking fights. I'll talk to you guys all day. All right, guys, thanks.